Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm.
Here in Nevada, thousands of car accidents happen every year on our roadways. But a local nonprofit has made it their mission to help save lives by pairing new drivers with professional racers.
Car crashes are by far the number one killer of not just Nevada's youth, but America's youth. Yet, in this country, the driver's education system is a joke. None of us are taught how to drive. We're just simply taught to pass a test. And learning the basic rules of the road and the fundamentals of how to operate a vehicle is very important, but it's not going to properly prepare any of us for all the hazards you may face in everyday driving. Driver's Edge is a nonprofit. It's a free half-day class where we get young drivers behind the wheel, professional drivers, and show them what happens in emergency situations.
Everybody, look through the green cone, stare through the middle, stare through the middle. The car slides that come off the pedals.
We put them through a skid control exercise, panic braking, emergency lane change maneuvers. All those experiences aren't traditionally part of driver's education, but all those experiences can save your life one day.
And brake, Sergeant. Brake. All right, did you hear that crunching? And you feel the pedal vibrating? That's the ABS doing its job.
My background was motorsports and racing, and I always wanted to start a program just to educate young drivers on how dangerous it is behind the wheel. So started the nonprofit in '97, and somehow we've kept this charity going for 22 years now. 160,000 teens and parents have come through the class.
You have really qualified drivers that help teach this course. Tell me a little bit about them.
All of our instructors are truly our professional drivers, so it's not mom and dad sitting next to you, or your Spanish teacher, or your PE teacher. We have guys that have, raced in the Indy 500, people that have won X Games, drifting, NASCAR, sports cars. But even if they're on the track, safety is their number one priority. And this is an opportunity for them also to give back and use their expertise to make a difference out there on the roads.
I consider myself a pretty good driver, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to hop in the car with the program director, who has been with the organization since it all began.
Most people are taught that when a car slides sideways, you want to steer into the skid, but that's making it way more complex than what it really is. What's really happening when a car slides is just that because the rear moves, the front tires end up pointed at the wrong place. So all you actually have to do is point the tires back to the place you want to go to. You really just want to think about it as, hey, if the car were to be angled in the road, well, you're going the wrong direction. Let's just turn the steering wheel, use the direction controlling device, and turn it, and it'll go where you want to go again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's simple. The DMV manuals made it too complicated.
Yes, they add too much sometimes.
Okay, so we'll go on the gas. We want to go to the green cone, so we're going to look to our right to the green cones, looking through the middle. The car slides, we come off the pedals, and we steer the car where we want to go. Then we look to the right, and we steer around again.
As much as I can teach him to be a good, responsible driver, and he definitely is very, responsible, he's cautious, he's careful, but you can't control the other drivers on the road. I feel like it's so important for him to be able to be put in situations that I cannot simulate for him, so that he can be prepared.
Turn your head, look through the green cones, stare through the middle, stare through the middle, stare through the middle, stare throh the middle, stare through the middle. Good.
Did I do that right?
Yep, you're going through.
It was really cool. I got to feel what it's like to be behind the wheel in those situations.
We usually get phone calls or emails from their parents afterwards saying, my kid won't stop talking about the program, what a good time they had. Because the whole idea with what we do is we don't talk down to the kids. We try to reach them on their level and show them what happens in these emergency situations so they have a great time, but at the same point, they learn more in a few hours than most people learn in a lifetime out there.
Learning from the race car drivers was honestly my favorite part of the whole thing. I really liked that I learned from someone who knew what they were doing.
My wife brought our oldest daughter out and said it was phenomenal. And she's like, you need to go out and experience this and see it with your own eyes and see what you think. And I've come out and I've been amazed. Absolutely awesome what we've seen so far. It's priceless what they're giving these kids.
I feel so much more confident for any situation.
We're all on the roads together, so we're saving lives and trying to make a difference.
So remember, the most important thing when you get behind the wheel is that you get home safely. So buckle up, drive responsibly, and take care out there, my friends. We'll see you next time as we continue to explore the Spirit of Nevada.
Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirited Nevada on the channels listed below.